Hi there BookTube, it's Eleanor here, and today I want to talk to you about something very exciting. It's called #The Reading Quest, and this is taking place for 4 weeks from Sunday the 13th of August to the 10th of September, and it's a challenge. It's a bingo board style challenge. Basically, there's a bingo board which in this case is going to represent a quest. Each square represents a stage of your quest or a reading prompt. One big difference to this to other sort of bingo board style challenges is that the character you choose to play in this will determine where you go on your quest, so what direction you go down the board. There's 4 choices of character for this. There is the rogue, the knight, the bard and the mage, and I have taken to Twitter to get you to choose mine. I did a poll asking, so the results of the Twitter poll showed a joint winner. Both the characters of rogue and mage were joint in their winning of the poll, so I have decided to go along with the one of those two that I want to do the best, and that is the mage. So now let me tell you about the books that I will be reading for my first character, the mage. The categories are first book in a series, and for that I'm going for Etiquette and Espionage by Gail Carriger. I want to read this. It's on my fantasy bingo. It ticks a lot of boxes for me in terms of my TBR, so that is for this one. Next is a book set in a different world, and for that I'm going to read Down Among the Sticks and Bones by Seanan Maguire. This is not really a sequel, but another book within the world and series of Every Heart is a Doorway. I've wanted to read this for ages. It's ridiculous that I haven't. I need to read this, and it's quite short, so it should be a really good read. Next is book based on mythology. I looked this up to try and help myself, and actually it reckons on Google, if you Google it, that The Court of Wings and Ruin, which is the 3rd book in a trilogy by Sarah J Maas, which started with A Court of Thorns and Roses, is based on mythology. So I am going for that one because I really need to finish this trilogy. I really loved the 2nd one. I've been putting it off for some reason, so I'm going to be getting to that one. Next, I'll be picking up a book that contains magic, and for that I'm going to be reading The Demon King by Cinda Williams-Chimer. This again is the 1st book in a series, and is on my fantasy bingo as well, so it will tick 2 boxes. Fantasy bingo has not been doing well. I don't think I've ticked any boxes for it yet. It's getting towards the end of the year, guys. I need to get going with this, so I've picked that one. And finally is a book with a 1-word title, and for that I'm going for Passenger by Alexandra Bracken. Again, it's on my fantasy bingo, and so it will tick a lot of boxes. It's about time I get to it, and it's got a 1-word title. So that is my choices for books for my first path, the mage. And as you can see on the board, as well as these purple squares, which are the quest squares around the board, there's also the blue squares in the middle, and these represent side quests which can be used for extra points and bonus experiences for your characters. So once you've picked your character, your starting character, you have to complete their section of the board before you can start any others. So you can do as many of these as you get a chance to within the time frame, but you must finish your first character's quest first. So say I go across the board with my first character. Once I finish that, I can pick another one and start with that. Something that's really good is that the 4 corners, you don't have to read an extra book, so you cover 2 of the 4 corners for your first character, and so there will be less books to read for your next one because you will have already covered one of those of the 5, if that makes sense. So basically, if you're super good, you manage to do the whole board including all the side experiences, you will have ended up reading 25 books. You need to keep score and level up in order to be in for a chance to win some of the prizes. I'm quickly going to mention how to do that here, but very briefly, and all the information is linked to in the link down below. If you follow that, it will take you to the sign up page where all this information is. So everyone starts with 10 experience points. And each book you read, no matter the format, audiobook, ebook, physical book, you get plus 10 points. Although graphic novels and manga are only plus 5. However, if your book is written by a marginalised author, you get plus 20 points. And if you complete your character's quest in time, you get plus 50 points. And then plus 30 for any additional character quests you complete. You level up with every plus 50 points you receive, and everybody starts at level 1. All the characters. In terms of health points, you all start with 10 health points also, and every 10 pages you read you get plus 1 health points, although for graphic novels and manga it's plus 1 health points for every 20 pages you read. If you tweet using the hashtag #TheReadingQuest, then for every one of those, as long as it's a meaningful one and it's not just to get the points, it makes sense, you will get plus 1 health points, and you also get plus 1 for photos that are used. There is a maximum here of 20 points you can get for social media interactions. So if you want to take part and do it as a proper challenge to be in with a chance for the prizes, you need to link up to the master post, and you will see all of this in the information that is linked down below on the page. If you're a bit wizzy, it's also possible to create your own character ID card, and again you can find that on the page where all the information is, and the champion will be the person that's reached the highest level plus with the most points. That winner will get to pick a pre-order book which is from either 2017 or 2018 up to the value of $30 Australian. And the Australian winner will receive a prize from Dymocks, which hasn't been announced what it is yet, but Dymocks will be providing a prize for that. And there's more prizes in the pipeline that haven't been announced yet, so there's plenty to be playing for. So to sign up, you just follow the link in the description on the page that I've linked down below, and you link your sign up post which shows you talking about this and talking about your TBR. In that post you need to include your character class, so the character that you have decided you're going to be starting with, and talk about your TBR. Now that TBR can be changed during the quest if you decide to go along a little different route or you find a book that you really want to read a bit more, but the original post needs to cover your sort of intention and your planned TBR. You need to link back to the sign up post in your announcement, and you also need to credit Read, Think, Ponder for the artwork that is used. So this is open to sign ups until the 13th, which is this Sunday when the quests will begin, and I am so ready for this. I'm ready to get questing. I can't wait. Anyway, that's it from me, and I look forward to speaking to you soon. Bye for now, BookTube.